Okay, so we're just about ready to lay the upper intake manifold back down on top of the lower intake manifold. Before we did that though, the very last thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that all your fuel line connections are both secure and not leaking, because you don't want to put your intake manifold back together and find out you've got a fuel leak to contend with, which then requires you to take everything apart again. So what I've done is I've reconnected the inertia fuel shutoff switch that was in the trunk, and then I've gone inside the car and turned the ignition switch on and off 5 times. So it's recommended in the manuals that I read that you need to basically reprime and repressurize the system. You turn the ignition switch on and leave it on for 5 seconds and let the fuel pump start to pressurize the fuel rail. Then you shut it off and repeat 4 more times. So I've gone ahead and executed that procedure and allowed this to sit for a few minutes, and I think looks like we're in pretty good shape. I don't smell any gas, and I don't see any gas trickling out or being released from any of the fuel injectors or from the fuel pressure regulator unit. So I would say, all in all, that's a good sign. So we're about ready to then go ahead and go on with the next step, which is going to be taking the upper intake manifold right there and setting that back down on top of the intake manifold with the new gasket, and then we will bolt that in and secure that to the appropriate foot poundage, which I will get to in the next video.